Thank you so much. My name is Mazi Mazloom. I'm a candidate for state court judge, post six. Unfortunately, Judge Toby Progers, one of our great jurists, has decided to retire. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I've been practicing law for 22 years. I have been a prosecutor for 4 years here in Cobb County, 2 years as an assistant solicitor under Barry Morgan, 2 years as an assistant district attorney under Pat Head. Uh, I'm past president of the Cobb County Bar Association. The Bar Association had entrusted me to run the day-to-day business of the bar back in 2012. I've been very involved in Cobb County in the 20 years that I've lived in Cobb. In fact, my involvement has gotten me the Justice Benham Award through the Supreme Court of Georgia. That's a recognition for the community service that I've done. I have judicial experience that none of the other candidates have. I've been a municipal court judge since 2008. I was appointed by Mayor Dunaway and Marietta in 2008, and then subsequently by Mayor Tumlin. And since 2013, I've also been a municipal court judge in the city of Roswell. I've got the experience that none of the other candidates have because I've been on every side of a courtroom. Since 2004, I've had my own practice, focusing on criminal defense and personal injury. I'm married to Cassie Mazloom, who's the Cobb County Director of Emergency Management Agency. I have two kids, and both are attending Marietta High School at this time.
Okay. Hey, Mazi, well, thank you for putting yourself out there to run for office. Being a candidate is tough. It's not easy. So can you talk to the voters a little bit about why you decided to seek office and to become a judge?
Absolutely. My involvement in the community has been intense in the 20 years that I've been here. In fact, it's so extensive that I don't know that I have enough time to fill everyone in as to how involved I've been in Cobb County. I invite you to visit my website, Maziforcobb, MAZIFORCOBB.com. I think this is the next level of public service. Having been a prosecutor, having been involved in all the nonprofit organizations that I've been involved with over the past 20 years, I have had leadership roles in several organizations, and I think this is a leadership role for the judicial seat as a leadership role that I'm prepared for, and that's why I'm looking to become our next state court judge.
So tell us about tell the voters what you would like them to know about what your judicial philosophy would be if you were to win this seat.
That's very simple. I'm not a fan of bullies. As a child, I was bullied. And my goal as a judge would be to even and level the playing field so that every person, every company, every organization that comes into that courtroom and presents their case has an even playing field. I don't want anyone to get bullied. I don't want anyone to get backed into a corner and feel forced to do anything. So I think fairness is the key.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, Mazi, not only for the courage and commitment to run for public office, but also to have a wonderful taste in marrying a wonderful professional. And I'm sure you get the inside scoop on the weather all the time with your wonderful spouse. So
absolutely
at the county. So my question would be this, again, tell me that one character attribute that a judge has to have. What's numero uno by your standards?
That's a tough question, Michael. I don't know that there's just one characteristic that makes a good judge. I think a good temperament, patience that's been mentioned, integrity. I think all those are the combination of things that make a good judge. It's not just one attribute. So I don't know that I can answer that question as you asked it, and I apologize for that.
That's all right. That's all right. I can appreciate that. My other question is, how do you, what counsel would you offer to a young person who's made some wrong choices. Based upon your experience, what kind of advice would you try to impart with them?
Yes, sir. The same thing that I've been doing for years. As a judge, I've had the opportunity to speak with young folks that come into court with traffic citations, possession of marijuana, and I give them the same advice. Just, you got to respect the law. First and foremost, you got to respect yourself, so that other people can respect you, and you respect the law as it's written. You may not agree with certain laws, but that's just, that's our society. I've had the privilege of, as a judge, and my involvement with Live Safe, which formerly was a YWCA women's, the shelter, battered women's shelter organization, to go into schools and speak to students en masse about what's right and wrong for young adults and how you mature into just general adults, good adults. Yes, thank you so much. Again, I'm Mazi Mazloom. My website is Mazi for Cobb. That's MAZIFORCOBB.com. There you'll learn about my history and why I believe that I am the most qualified candidate because of my history, my practice, and I'm not the only person that feels that way. On my website, you'll also see the endorsements that I've received from Ackworth Mayor Tommy Allagood, Kennesaw Mayor Derek Easterling, Marietta Mayor Steve Thunder Tumlin, Kennesaw City Councilman Doc Eaton, former Cobb County Manager David Hankerson, former Cobb County Commissioner Bob Weatherford, former Kennesaw City Councilwoman Chris Eaton Welsh, former Marietta Councilman Johnny Sinclair, former Cobb County Police Chief George Hatfield, who happens to be the chair of my campaign, and former Kennesaw Mayor Mark Matthews. Those are just some of the leaders in our community that believe that I am the best candidate for this position. And that includes my years of experience on the bench. I'm the only candidate who has served as a judge and knows how to make decisions off the cuff when someone is standing in front of them with the fear of going to jail or walking away and going home. I hope that you consider all the candidates, as they are all great folks, and you'll see that I am the most qualified, and I pray that I get your vote. Thank you so much. Mazi Mazloom.